In the quiet halls of the Crystal Palace, Princess Lily walked alone. The walls were tall and cold, but her heart felt colder. She looked out the window at the stars beyond. The colony was peaceful, but she felt trapped by rules and duty. Lily was the daughter of Queen Claire, was a strong leader who cared for her people. The colony they lived on was far from Earth, but all were humans. They had grown and built a home in this new place. The Queen wanted Lily to bond with a man to make the colony stronger. It was the old way, the way of the past. But Lily did not want to bond. She had refused every suitor sent to her. They were all good men, chosen to help the colony grow. But Lily's heart did not want to follow the old path. She wanted something more. She wanted to feel real love, not just duty. Her mother did not understand. Queen Claire was proud and strong. She had given her life to lead the colony. But in Lily's eyes, her mother was a ruler first and a mother second. They loved each other, but they did not see the same world. In the busy market of the colony, a young man named Jack arrived. He was simple and kind. He came from a far world, a small place where life was not easy. But Jack had a heart full of hope, to help the colony and meet new people. Jack met many people in the colony. He was quiet but friendly. When he first saw Lily, he did not know she was the princess. She was different from others he had met. She did not smile much, and she kept her distance. Lily watched Jack from afar. Something about him was different. He did not come with pride or power. He was just a man, simple and real. For the first time, Lily felt curious. The Queen grew worried. She called Lily to the palace and said, "You must bond soon. It is your duty." But Lily said, "I cannot bond with someone I do not know. I want to choose." "You are a princess," the Queen said. "Your choice is for the colony, not for yourself." "But what if I choose no one?" Lily said softly. The Queen looked at her daughter with sadness and strength. She left the room without answer. Jack did not know about the princess's troubles. He only wanted to learn and help. He joined the colony's guards to protect the people. His courage grew with each day. One evening, Lily walked in the garden. Jack was there, looking at the stars. She stepped closer and they began to talk. Jack told stories of his home, of small farms and wide fields. Lily told him of her life in the palace, the weight she carried. They found comfort in each other's words. Days passed and their bond grew, but Lily kept her distance. She was afraid to hope, afraid to break the rules. Meanwhile, a threat came to the colony. Dark ships appeared near the borders. The people grew afraid. The Queen called all leaders to plan. Jack volunteered to lead a group to scout the ships. Lily wanted to help but was stopped by her guards. Jack's mission was dangerous. He faced storms in space and hostile attacks, but he never gave up. Lily prayed for his safe return. She realized that Jack was brave and true. He was the kind of man she could trust. When Jack returned, the colony welcomed him as a hero. The Queen looked at him with new respect. Lily knew then that she could no longer deny her feelings. She wanted to bond with Jack, not for duty, but for love. The colony watched as the princess and the commoner grew close. Some were shocked, but many hoped for a new future. Lily and Jack spent more time together. Their souls touched in a way no one had seen before. The Queen smiled quietly, knowing that her daughter had found her own way. After Jack's return, the colony felt a new hope. The people talked quietly about the princess and the brave man who saved them. Lily still felt unsure. She had spent many years alone, refusing to bond. Now her heart was changing, but fear stayed with her. Jack did not want to rush her. He understood the rules and the pressure on Lily. He was patient. Every day he showed her kindness and respect. Did not want to be just a hero. He wanted to be someone she could trust. Queen Claire watched them closely. She was a strong woman, but not without feelings. She had always wanted the best for the colony and her daughter. Now she began to hope that Jack might be the right man for Lily. One afternoon, the Queen called Lily and Jack to the palace. She said, "This colony must grow stronger. Our neighbors watch us." Bonding is more than a ceremony. It is a promise of unity. Lily looked at Jack. She felt the weight of her mother's words, but also the warmth of Jack's hand in hers. "I want to bond," she said quietly. but I want it to mean something real. Jack nodded. Then we will make it real. The Queen smiled but warned them, not all will accept your choice. Some will fight the change. Outside the palace, some leaders grumbled. They wanted the old ways to continue. Few spoke against Lily and Jack. The princess's decision was brave but risky. Jack knew they must prove their bond was strong. He joined Lily in meetings and visits to the people. They listened to concerns and hopes. The colony began to see a new future. Lily and Jack's friendship deepened. They shared stories, laughter, and quiet moments. The palace no longer felt cold and empty. It was filled with light and life. But the threat beyond the borders did not disappear. Dark ships moved closer. The colony prepared for possible war. Jack trained the guards. Lily worked with the Queen to plan defenses. They faced the danger together. One night, Jack came to Lily's room. "We must be ready," he said. "This fight will test us all." Lily took his hand. "We will face it side by side." As days passed, the colony grew stronger. The people rallied behind their leaders. Bond between Lily and Jack became a symbol of hope. Then the enemy struck. Ships appeared in the sky, firing at the colony's defenses. Alarms sounded. The people ran to safety. Jack led the guards in battle. Lily stayed with the Queen, helping to keep the people calm. The fight was hard. Many were hurt, but the colony's spirit did not break. Jack's courage inspired the guards. Lily's strength comforted the people. After the battle, the colony was safe, but tired. The Queen praised Jack's bravery. She saw in him a leader worthy of the princess. Lily knew her heart was full. She no longer feared the future. She was ready to bond with Jack, not because she must, but because she wanted to. Their bond ceremony was simple. No grand shows, only those who truly cared. The Queen gave her blessing. Lily and Jack stood quietly. Lily and Jack stood together, hands joined. They looked into each other's eyes and promised to share their lives. The colony watched, learning that love could be a new kind of strength. The tiny princess who once declined to bond had found a man who touched her soul. Their story was just beginning. The days after the bond ceremony brought new challenges. The colony was no longer just a place of peace. It was a place where change was happening fast. Lily and Jack knew that their union was a symbol. Many looked to them for strength and hope. Jack took on new duties as a leader. He worked hard to protect the colony and guide the people. His simple and honest ways won respect. He did not seek power, but wanted to serve. Lily grew into her new role too. She was no longer just a princess. She was a leader with her own voice. She spoke with courage and care. The people began to listen. Some old leaders still did not trust Jack. They whispered that a common man should not lead. They hoped to bring doubt between Lily and Jack. The Queen stayed strong. She knew the colony must move forward. She told Lily, "Never forget who you are and why you chose your path." One day, news came from the outer borders. A group of ships from another colony was moving closer. They wanted to test the new strength of Lily's colony. Jack prepared the guards again, trained new recruits and planned strategies. Lily worked with the Queen and other leaders to prepare the people. The threat was serious, but the colony was ready. Jack and Lily spent long hours together. They talked about their fears and hopes. Their bond grew stronger with each day. One night, Lily looked at Jack and said, "We have changed many minds, but we must show the strength of our bond through action." Jack nodded. "We will protect our home no matter the cost." The enemy ships attacked. The colony's defenses lit up the sky. Jack led the guards' fleet into battle. Lily helped direct the colony's safety plans. The battle was fierce. Many ships were lost. Many lives were risked. But Jack's leadership was clear. He stayed calm and brave. The guards followed him without fear. Lily stayed by the Queen's side. She helped keep the people calm and ready. She spoke to the crowd, giving hope and courage. After the fight, the colony was safe again. The people cheered for their leaders. Jack was praised for his courage. Lily was praised for her heart. The Queen hugged her daughter. "You have made the right choice. Love and courage will lead us." Jack and Lily knew the hard work was not over. Their bond was tested by war, but it held strong. They began to plan for peace. They wanted the colony to grow without fear. They spoke to neighbors and shared offers of friendship. The colony's people saw the power of choice. They learned that love could change their world. Jack and Lily's story spread, became a symbol of hope and strength. The tiny princess who once refused to bond had found a man who touched her soul. Their future was bright. Together, they would lead their people to a new dawn. The days after the last battle were full of hard work. Ali and Jack knew that peace was fragile. They both wanted to build a future where their colony could grow safe and free. The people had hope, but that hope needed action. Jack spent his time meeting with the guards and leaders. He talked to young men and women who wanted to protect their home, and he looked up to him now. He was not a prince or a rich man, but a true leader. His courage and kindness made people trust him. Lily worked in the palace with her mother and the council. She wanted to change the old rules that held the colony back. She spoke to the leaders and the people, asking for fairness and respect for all. Not everyone agreed. Some leaders were slow to accept change. They held to old ways and old fears. They wanted to keep power for themselves. They whispered doubts about Jack and Lily's bond. They said a princess should marry a man of high rank, not a common guard. Lily felt the weight of these voices. She remembered the loneliness she had felt before Jack came. But now, she had strength from her love. She did not want to fight with words, but with actions. One morning, Jack visited a small village near the edge of the colony. Many people there had little food and few jobs. Jack talked with the villagers. He listened to their stories and fears. "We must help these people," Jack said to Lily when he returned. "If we want the colony to be strong, we must care for all, not just the rich or powerful." Lily agreed. She used her position to bring new resources and jobs to the villages. Slowly, the people's lives began to improve. Schools opened, farms grew, and the village became a place of hope. The queen watched these changes with pride. She saw how her daughter and Jack were shaping the future. The old queen still had doubts, but she trusted their love and strength. One evening, as the stars shone bright, Lily and Jack sat on the palace balcony. They looked at the sky and dreamed of the future. "Do you think our bond will last?" Lily asked quietly. Jack smiled. "I do. Not because we are perfect, but because we choose each day to stand together." Lily held his hand. "I want to be a good leader for our people. I want them to believe in love and hope." "And they will," Jack said, "because you show them how to be brave." Their words were soft, but their hearts were strong. They knew many challenges lay ahead, but together, they felt ready. The colony's neighbors watched closely. Some sent envoys to meet with Lily and Jack. They wanted to learn how this new union brought strength and peace. One day, an envoy arrived from a nearby colony called the Frontier World. Their leader, a woman named Claire Morgan, was known for her wisdom and strength. Lily welcomed Claire warmly. He spoke of peace, trade, and friendship. Jack joined the talks, showing respect and honesty. The talks went well. Both colonies agreed to work together. This was a new beginning for the people of the stars. Back home, the colony celebrated. Festivals were held in the streets. Music and laughter filled the air. The people felt united and free. Jack and Lily joined the celebrations. They walked among the people, smiling and talking. They saw children playing and families happy. This was the reward for their work. But even in times of peace, danger can come. One night, a group of rebels attacked a small outpost near the border. The rebels did not want peace or change. They wanted to return to the old ways and rule with fear. Jack led a team to stop the rebels. The fight was quick but fierce. Many rebels were caught, but some escaped. Lily was worried. She knew this was only the start of more trouble. She worked with the Queen and Council to strengthen defenses and find the rebels. The people were scared, but Jack and Lily stood firm. They spoke to the colony, giving hope and strength. "We will not let fear rule us," Lily said in a speech. "We choose love and courage." The people cheered. They trusted their leaders. Days passed and the colony grew stronger. Schools, farms, and homes were built. Trade with neighbors increased. The colony became a beacon of hope in the stars. Jack and Lily worked hard. They met with young leaders, teaching them about courage and kindness. One day, Jack visited a school. He spoke to children about his journey from a simple man to a leader. "You don't need to be born into power to change the world," he told them. Your heart and your actions matter most. Lily watched from the door. She felt proud of the man she loved. Their story was told in songs and stories. The tiny princess who once refused to bond had found a man who touched her soul. Together, they changed their world. The queen knew her daughter's path was not easy, but she was proud. She saw a new future for their people. One afternoon, Lily and Jack sat with the queen. They talked about the future of the colony. "We want to build a place where all are free," Lily said. "Where love is the strongest bond." The queen smiled. "You have my blessing." Their bond was no longer just a tradition. It was a choice that changed everything. The colony looked to the future with hope. New generations would grow up free to choose their own path. Jack and Lily knew their love was the light in the dark. They faced the challenges together, stronger every day. Their story was far from over. They were ready for whatever came next. The colony was alive with hope and new energy. People worked side by side to build a future where everyone had a chance. The bond between Lily and Jack had become a symbol of strength and choice. Their story inspired many to believe in love and courage. Jack and Lily faced every day with a sense of purpose. They knew their work was not done. Threats still lingered, and old fears did not disappear overnight. But together, they felt ready to face the future. One morning, Lily walked through the busy market. She saw children playing, farmers selling fresh fruits, and families laughing. The simple joy of life made her heart full. She stopped to talk with a woman named Clara, a farmer who had struggled in the past. "Your work has changed this place," Clara said. "The help you brought gave us hope." Lily smiled. "It is the people who make the colony strong. I only want to help." Jack joined them. He told stories of his own hard times and how hope kept him going. The people listened and believed. They saw a new way forward. The queen watched quietly from the palace. She had grown to trust the choices of her daughter and Jack. Their bond was stronger than any tradition. It was built on trust and love. One day, a message arrived from a distant world. It was an invitation for Lily and Jack to visit and speak of their story. The leaders of many colonies wanted to learn how to bring peace and unity to their own homes. Jack looked at Lily. "This is our chance to make a bigger difference." Lily nodded. "We must go." They prepared for the journey. The colony gathered to say goodbye and send their leaders with hope. The journey was long and full of wonders. Jack and Lily saw new worlds and met new people. They shared their story simply and honestly. Their message was clear. Love and courage can change even the hardest hearts. At one meeting, a leader named Anna spoke. "Your story gives us hope. We will try to build peace like you." Lily smiled. "Change is not easy, but it is possible," Jack added. "We must all choose to stand together." Their words moved many. Story of the tiny princess who declined to bond until one human touched her soul spread across many worlds. When they returned home, the colony greeted them with joy. Their journey had brought new friends and new hope. Lily and Jack felt the weight of their responsibility. They wanted to be leaders who cared and listened. One day they visited a school where children learned about history and the future. The children asked questions about courage and love. Jack said, "Being brave means standing up for what is right, even when it is hard," Lily added. "And love gives us the strength to keep going." The children listened with wide eyes. They dreamed of a future where they could choose their own paths. Life in the colony grew better every day. Farms produced food, schools taught young minds, and families grew strong. Jack and Lily built a home filled with love, talked about their dreams and fears, knew that the future was bright, but also full of work. One evening, Lily held a small child in her arms. It was their son David. He was a symbol of their love and hope for the future. Jack looked at his family and smiled. "We will teach him to be brave and kind." Lily nodded. "And to choose his own path." The colony was no longer a place of old rules and fear. It was a place where love and courage ruled. Lily and Jack knew their story would live on. It was a story of a tiny princess who refused to bond until one human touched her soul and changed everything. Their love was the light that led the colony into a new dawn. Together, they would face whatever came next.